It's been 3.5 years since I'm using the backcountry pannier from Mosko Moto. Absolutely great bag, but I have some ideas and experiences to share with you, and maybe a better way. Who knows? Anyway, it's kind of sad that it took me all this time and all this money spending to realize that there could be a cheaper way, better, lighter way. So if you're interested to see what I have come up with, stay with me. You know, instead of quit eating pork and fast food to lose some weight, we are on a constant run, at least I am, to shrink the amount of luggage that we take on a motorcycle and to make it lighter and lighter and lighter and the lighter as possible for adventure riding. And you know, at first when you begin, you start very simple. You need something very sturdy because it's adventure. You're gonna drop your motorcycle and you need stuff with you. You don't need so much stuff with you. And believe me, I have shrunken my luggage to a minimum. Now I know what I need, I know what I don't need, and I'm taking exactly the bare minimum to have an absolute blast on the trail. But I was not happy. I was still not happy, and I bought this. You know, I bought the Lomo, and you know, this bag. It's it's just a bag. It's just a simple bag. I bought it from the UK. I think it's made in Europe. I don't know where. And it's just a simple 30-liter bag. Now, because it's semi-rigid, and believe me, go look it online. You will find a lot of reviews about it. And it's a semi-rigid because it has a little bit of padding on the bag, and basically you can mount it with the straps on any type of racks that you could possibly have. I had the Outback Motortech lateral side racks. You know, the classical square one with the bracket from the back, so no problem here. Very nice, very sturdy system. But this time I wanted to make something different, and I think I came up with a very nice, cool looking system. Let me show it to you. Now I have removed the Outback Motortech luggage rack. I have created a custom lateral rack. When I say custom, it is specially custom to that bag, to the Lomo Adventure bag, to accommodate it and something more. So let me explain it to you. Basically what I did was to copy the back of the bag. It has the same exact shape and the same exact size as the back of the bag. Why did I do that? Well, to fit it perfectly on the bike and to orient it like this, towards the center and towards the engine of the motorcycle, to centralize the mass, thus making it very easy to carry and you don't feel the weight. I kept relatively the same dimensions from the rack to the ground as the one I had on my Outback Motortech, and it is made out of stainless steel, a sheet of steel laser cut to fit the motorcycle, and I used one screw to have it locked on the frame of the motorcycle, and the two screws down here which were corresponding to the passenger foot peg. So now the motorcycle is only for me. I will not carry a passenger because this KTM will go only off-road. I'm using my BMW for touring, so I don't have anymore the use for the passenger foot peg. It is rock solid. Believe me, it is very, very sturdy. And the frame has these notches, these ones, and it has some holes in it, and it has some spaces, especially for the loops of the bag to go into. Okay, now I would like to show you how I will mount it on, because it has, or I thought about an interesting system to mount it and to put it on the bike. And I think I came up with a very clever system, and I had some thoughts and some boxes to be ticked when I made the design. First of all, I had to remove it fast. Second of all, I had to reinforce the semi-rigid back of the bag. And third, it had to be low and towards the center of the motorcycle, which is the engine, to keep those masses centralized. Okay, let me show you how I will mount it on the motorcycle. Now, to install it, I have these extra reinforcement steel plates, which have welded on them the corresponding notches, which will go into the grooves that I've laser cut here. So all I need to do is to line them up on the bottom and up here. That's it. This is how easy it is to get them on. I have 2 more holes, and the blades from the bag have thread on them, and I will put a butterfly screw just to secure the movement of the bag up and down when you're going down off-road hard. It is going nowhere. Okay, only 2 screws will secure the bag from going up and down. And again, through the webbing that the bag has, these 2 blades really reinforced the bag. Now the notches here, it is very simple. You just take the loop, put it through here and into the plastic buckle of the bag, which maybe in a future version it would be metallic. They were metallic, and I just secure it, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, because the bag has 4 straps that go into these 4 plastic buckles. In addition to that, and it's the same way, it's copy-paste on the other side. In addition to that, there is over the saddle strap that you can connect this bag and the other one for an extra loop of safety. And believe me, in this way, those bags are not moving anywhere. And as easy it was to put on, the same way it is easy to take off. So if I go into a pension or a hotel, I just unscrew 4 screws, 4 butterfly screws, 2 on this side, 2 on the other side, and then I just release the bag from the notches, and that's it. I took my bag. Oh, sorry, should have taken out the plastic, the textile loop first. You undo the 4 loops first, and then you have your bag that you can take with you into the hotel. Now, I'm not saying they have the same convenience as the Mosko Moto had, because with the Mosko Moto they had a quick release and you just put it in and it's very easy, it's secured and you're done with it. But first of all, they cost, the pair of these bags, of the Lomo bags, they cost 70 pounds, which is around 80 euros, right? So they cost 8 euros the pair. For me, the design and the execution of the frames were nothing, just the cost of the material. I am more happy that I have done the design of the racks in such a way that I can move the bottom of the bag towards the engine, so it allows me to put the heavier stuff down and to build the inside of the luggage up, so I can centralize the masses and put them as low as possible. Believe me, it's a whole world of a difference. And there's another thing. What you saw there, the bag that I put, had in it all my camping gear. Tent pole, the Carinthia 4 Defense sleeping bag, which is not small, and the Thermarest pad, which is again not small and not easy. And in total, the bag with the blades on the back weigh more than an empty backcountry pannier with 1.7 kilograms. Okay? So a full bag with reinforcing blades, with these 2 reinforcing blades, right? Weighted more than an empty backcountry 35 pannier from Mosko Moto with 1.7 kilograms. I mean, the weight reduction is fantastic, absolutely fantastic. I will still be using the Mosko Moto backcountry pannier for the touring that I'm gonna do with my BMW. But for adventures, for camping, for hard off-road, I will give Lomo a try. Now, I'm not saying it will be perfect, it is not tested yet. What I mean by tested, really hard tested. I mean with drop test, with everything. It will happen. We will see next summer, we will see in the season of 2025. But for the moment, I am excited that at least I had a project and I've completed it. I have a new set of panniers that I need to test, and I will let you guys know everything about it. I hope that my video gave 1, 2 or more of you ideas about how to install, how to mount, perhaps how to design a rack for your Lomo luggage. Until the next time, ride safe. Here in Romania, the riding season is coming to an end. The temperatures are not so high anymore, and we will have rain and snow pretty soon. Until next time, ciao.